Do you feel it? It creeps up on you. You can't describe it as a bad feeling, neither a good one. It's unique. If you love looking at old photos just as much as I do, then you're probably also interested in how to achieve the film look for video. Dehancer is a plugin which adds lots of different features to DaVinci Resolve. First of all, there's the film developer, which lets you do simple adjustments to color and contrast. Then there's the film compression, which gives you the soft roll-off look. Expand to set black and white points. Print film, where you can select the LUT on which your film gets digitally printed on. Color head to shift colors. And then my favorite three features: film grain, halation and bloom. After them we have film damage, which gives your footage an old and used look by adding dust and dirt particles. To increase realism, we still need to add some tiny movements to our footage, which will be done by gate weave and film breath. And the final two things are overscan, which adds these negative film borders, and a vignette, which is self-explanatory. So before you get overwhelmed with all this information, let me show you how I create a clip with Dehancer. Let's start by dragging the Dehancer effect onto our clip. This already applies a LUT, which we'll change later on. At the top, we can choose the color space and play around with some basic adjustments, but I won't use them in this example. The next thing is the LUT selection. Here you can choose between many film emulation LUTs, which are included in the Dehancer plugin. I decided to go with the Kodak Ektachrome E100. One of the most obvious things you need when you're trying to get the film look is of course film grain. With this plugin you can choose a profile or tinker with some custom settings. Let's try to get a good looking example with the custom settings. An interesting feature is that you can change how much grain is in the shadows, midtones and highlights. Each of them are separately controlled. Now let's get to my favorite two features: halation and bloom. Halation is typically seen on film when you have edges of highlights. They then get this reddish glow. And with bloom, the highlights blend into the darker areas of your image. This gives you the glowy, dreamy look, and I personally love it. Dehancer has even more features than I have covered in this video. But let me know what you think of the analog film look, and if you're interested, check out Dehancer.